after the Tripura High Court on Friday ordered a ban on the tradition of animal sacrifice in temples, mixed reaction emerged among the people of the society over the judgment of the High Court of Tripura banning animal sacrifice in Tripura temples, and which has been a tradition since long. The High Court, in response to a public interest litigation filed by Subhas Bhattacharya, a retired judge, the High Court Division Bench comprising Chief Justice Sanjay Karol and Justice Arindam Lodh gave the verdict. No person, including the state, shall be allowed to sacrifice any animal, bird within the precincts of any one of the temples within the state of Tripura. While most of the people welcomed the judgment, a small section raised the question on the issue.
It is very good step that High Court has taken. This is against humanity, and religion does not never teach us to go against humanity and take life of some animals or persons, whatever it is. With time it changes, it should change. Nothing is sacrosanct throughout all the time, because whatever may be relevant 50 years back, that we should review.
I wholeheartedly support it because 3 साल पहले जब मैं त्रिपुरा में आई थी तो मैंने अपनी आंखों के सामने पहली बार त्रिपुरा सुंदरी टेंपल में बलि देखी थी एंड मुझे बहुत ही बुरा लगा था. It's a very bad psychological impact, so they should be kept away from it.
Tripura Royal Scion and former State Congress President Pradyut Kishore Manakya Devarman, who declared himself as an animal lover, welcomed the judgment but viewed that the High Court of Tripura has overruled the provision of the merger agreement that was signed between Maharani Kanchan Prabha Devi and the Governor General of India on October 15, 1949. The merger agreement, where it clearly said that it has to be done in the House of Parliament as per the provision and agreement signed between the then Maharani ahead of the merger. He also viewed that the court should not intervene between the man and his belief.
The High Court cannot overrule the merger agreement because the merger agreement is a sovereign agreement between two independent powers, and the merger agreement, such laws can only be changed by an act of parliament.
According to the merger agreement, the state government was to continue the sponsorship of 14 temples, including animal sacrifice in all the temples where it had been practiced in the past by the princely state. Devarman further said, if the court has banned animal sacrifice in temples, then the court should also ban animal sacrifice during the festival of Eid.
Slaughtering of a goat will not make a god happy. But I believe that the courts have no role to play between God and disciple. That interpretation should be left best to civil society, and this idea should have come from civil society, and the court could have nudged the civil society to come out with a more human law. But the court should not overreach its breach, and if they do, then they should do it for all religions and not just for the tribal community and the Hindu religion.
Meantime, the head of Agartala Ramakrishna Mission also viewed that the court should keep away from this type of thing, as it is like intrusion to his belief.
Court should refrain from this type of things. That is all. As a religious person, I believe. I am not going to protest openly, but I don't like it. It is an intrusion to my belief.
However, most of the people, including Subhas Bhattacharya, who filed the PIL, viewed that the practice of animal and bird sacrifice in temples was very disturbing to all, and in fact makes unholy the place of God with bloodshed, and so such a judgment is welcome. Bureau Report.